And welcome to Action Dine VR. My name is Matt, and we're talking about Walkabout Mini Golf. I do really like this one as a show a video of me quitting it. I love this game. I'm done with it. Um, this game's terrific because this is definitely one I would consider good for beginners. And here, let me come out of hiding a little bit here. This one's good for beginners because like it does rely a lot on teleportation. Now it does have a free flight mode that I believe you have to turn on in settings. So for those who want to try it, go ahead and turn it on. But I would say, yeah, like it goes from pretty basic to pretty intense really quick. And let's actually pull up some stats for that quick. Okay, so they deem it as comfortable. I would totally agree. If you fly around, not so much. Because if you fly around, then you've got this. But other than that, there's really not a lot of like comfort, like motion comfort, things that I can think of that are really going on in this game, which makes it pretty easy. So they have this is listed for single user and multiplayer because, of course, in golf, you're not really cooperative play. You are playing against them in every way. But this is, it's just mini golf, so it's not like crazy competitive unless you make it that. This one is sitting, standing, and room scale. Yeah, you can actually play it sitting, and I believe they've still got the game set up that you only need one controller. You can actually set the other one down, so it is very like drink friendly. And the other cool thing is they are going to be, from what I've read, they're going to be adding an iOS game as well that, if I read it right, the people on playing it on the phone can join you in VR. So those friends of yours that don't have a VR headset may be able to join you very soon. Now, this game is really interesting because they keep adding a lot of content. There are a lot of golf courses that they keep adding on. And I'm not going to go over any of the DLC here. The extra maps that you play on. Just the base game itself is great, totally worth getting. It's pretty relaxing. It's fun. The courses are a lot of fun, so if you like mini golf, they can get challenging. There's like a harder version of each one that's also at night. So that does stink if you just want to play at night because it looks cool, because that one is harder to get through. But each course has a little hidden golf ball. And I don't know if you saw how many I had collected in the beginning here. I'll rewind that. And all the balls that you find collect in there. And you can, pick which one you want to use. There's a little celebration when you do well on a hit, which doesn't happen in real life. Now, the avatars in the game have been updated. There are other options besides this basic polygon head, but let me tell you, they're not too different, unless more recently they've added support for the meta avatars, which I doubt if they're going to be using that their own game. But that's fine. I mean, I don't think that these avatars are really terribly important. It is fun to play with friends. This was definitely a good one to get together with friends on the weekend, long distance, and you can at least like hang out somewhat. There's an interesting mode. So when you hit one of the buttons and you can like look at the scoreboard, the scoreboard's actually like floating above the map, right? And so when someone is, it really makes you big. And so when the people are golfing and you kind of zap out to check the scoreboard, you appear as this like giant floating head. And it's really weird. And you can actually look down at the course and see your friends down in the course and sort of sort of mess with them. So that's a fun thing that you can do when you're in there, besides looking for the lost golf balls. That's something else for you. But there isn't any real motion comfort alerts with this. I probably already said that. It's great for beginners. It's just overall pretty well. I think sometimes we've had some issues getting matches started in multiplayer. What is this? I got another one I can pull up. You know, and the courses are all very basic. They're all a little cartoony, but they're fun. It's pretty relaxing. I've got like free movement turned on here, but I believe the game defaults to like a teleport style movement. So again, that's why like total noobs should be able to handle this one fairly well. It might be a little on the difficult end for some, just kind of because you're constantly getting your bearings, trying to change the angle orientation of it when you're trying to go up to hit the ball. Some people struggle kind of, I think, figuring that out. But this is totally one of my faves. This is totally on the list for recommended for new players. Absolutely 100% you should get this game. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on. Oh, you thought we were done, but we didn't talk about wall punch risk. That's right. It's definitely not zero. I don't think medium. We're going with low wall punch risk on this one. I mean, I actually play this one sitting. You can, it's totally doable, but I don't think you're going to be hitting anything playing this one. I think this one's pretty safe, unless you like goofing around and you're trying to, I'm going to smack it to Mars, and sure, you might, but you're one of the few that hit it like this to bump it above the zero score. So there you go. But no, yeah, there's so little wall punch risk. And if you're excited about that, you can show your excitement with one of these awesome t-shirts. And that's about it for this. Again, I love this game. This is spent a lot of time in this one, and a lot of my friends really love it as well. So hope to see more out of this. I'm anxious to try out a lot more of the downloadable content. I have not done all of them, but there are so many, and there's a couple coming up that I'm really looking forward to as well. So when I get those, I'll hopefully be able to do a video for those as well. But until next time, we will talk to you later.